their personal interest. And Pakistani intelligentsia, Pakistani agencies, Pakistani establishment, they believed that probably it is more easy and comfortable for them to contact, to convert, to bring them into the fold was Nawab Bugti. I'll tell you one strange thing. A friend of mine who's sitting here, a Baloch friend, I wouldn't like to tell his name. 2 years before the death of Nawab Bugti, he said to me, he met him, and he said, this old man now will be martyred for his motherland. He's a Jain man. He told me 2 years before the martyrdom of Nawab Bugti. In the last years before Nawab Bugti went to the mountains, because they believe the time has come for the final, for the decisive war, the time has come. And when he left for mountains, he was 88-year-old, not a young man, 78-year-old. He was 78-year-old when he left for mountains. He decided all these times, the Pakistani establishment was thinking that look, probably we can bring him into the fold. And he was gaining time. That the Baloch struggle to and that was his dream. He decided in his mind, that's his dream, there's no other way. There's no other way. And the time for the decisive war is now. And those people who are now studying for Balochistan's independence and freedom, they told that even in those days, though he was older to us, he was elder, he was in terms of status and everything and age, but he was basically inspiring us to go, this is the time. He decided that's the decisive time and there won't be any other time. And decided, in spite of being 78-year-old, to lead that struggle of freedom of Balochistan. People are born and people will die. We are born and we will die. But those people, because freedom doesn't come free. It never comes free. It will never come free. Those people who think that freedom will come free, they've got an illusions. And those people who do not realize that what is the ultimate aim, they will live in illusion, they will die in illusion, and they will never be remembered. Those people who have got importance and historical importance to play part, if they don't, there are a number of options, there are a number of distractions. There's a lot of booty and corruption and conspiracies and intricacies on the table. Those who do not cross that, they will live in illusion, they will die in illusion. And Nawab Bugti decided that the Balochs are a nation. And there is no other way. If there is any other way to live in dignity, is possible. He tried that, he experienced with that. He lived within that setup, and then he came out of that situation, no, there is no other way to live in dignity for any nation if the nation is not independent. Although his loss, his martyrdom, the barbaric killing was enormous setback. But on the contrary, I see it not as a setback. That was a boost. The blood of Nawab Bugti provides a continuous and constant boost for the Baloch struggle and will continue to do so. There are hundreds of Sardars who have already died and is still dying. Who remembers that? Nawab Akbar Bugti, as long as a single Baloch is alive, he will be remembered. He will never die. Nawab Akbar Bugti will never die. He left, therefore, a message for us. You will die and nobody will remember you. There are two options. You will die and nobody will bother you. You may die and still people will remember you. He has left basically enormous opportunities for his people, for his coming generations. The possibility of living with dignity and peace and freedom, and he will never die. The message that his martyrdom gives to us, there is a Sindhi poem, and a king of Sindh is being killed to save his nation. And the poet says, Doda je tu mario vende, ina dharti te vario vende. Doda tunjo saath vendo, mano jo vesaath vendo. Doda, if you are killed and if you sacrifice your life over your motherland, of course, your life will be gone. But the faith of your people will persist and will continue. By giving his life, Nawab Akbar Bugti has given faith to Baloch nation, and he has given inspiration to all other oppressed nations. You will be gone, but your future generations will live with dignity, will live on their motherland, and that is the message that martyrdom gave to us. Not only that, he gives the inspiration to Baloch nation, it gives inspiration to other oppressed nations in that region, Sindhi nation, other nations who want to live in it. It is up to them. So there are two options for us. Either to live and die in illusion, or to live and die so that our future generations can live. History has cleared two clear paths for us, and we believe in the path of Nawab Akbar Bugti. Balochs are a nation, Sindhis are a nation. Freedom is our right, and we cannot live on this earth with dignity, with peace, with future of our future generations secure until we live. The greatest humiliation to live as a slave, and greatest achievement in human life to die for your motherland, and that's a sacrifice that Nawab Akbar Bugti gave. He will live forever, he will never die. Thank you.